Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. In the previous episode, these evil gargoyle demon type things brought us here to the lost city of Anor Londo. And today we're going to be exploring a little bit of it. This is pretty much everyone's favorite area in the game for a lot of reasons. First off, it has one of the best just designs. I mean, look at this giant castle. Gosh, it's really amazing once you get here. And it's one of the first areas in the game where it's not all dark and evil looking. It's sunny. Kind of crazy, but yeah, it's really great. Well, technically Undead Parish was a little bit sunny too. It was kind of behind the clouds, but here, you can actually see the sun, more or less. Yeah, it's pretty great. Really quickly though, we need to rest up and spend some of these souls and get our Estus back. First thing you want to do is come in here, where there's a bonfire already lit for us. That is because, well, you guessed it, this lady happens to be a firekeeper.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you. What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
Well, you certainly are both those things. So good job, you're doing your job correctly. Right here, we're going to use our Firekeeper Soul and get our Estus Flash to +3, so it's pretty much going to heal us for our entire HP bar now, which is kind of good. We're going to attune Power Within to one of our new attunement slots and level up a little bit. I've been lacking fairly in endurance and vitality, so we're going to get those points up and then get our dexterity to around, I guess 35 would be a decent goal to get it at. So now, pretty much done with the Lightning Spirit is a decent alternative if you run into some enemies that are immune to your weapon damage. But for right now, we're going to be skipping the Scimitar, and I know you guys have really been asking me to do this. Right now is where we're going to show off what Power Within does. I boasted about how important it is without really using it because I'm trying to go through this Let's Play like if you're playing through it with any other normal melee-only character. So that's why I've been skipping out a little bit on the pyromancies unless I get in some really deep trouble. Those main serpents, for instance, that were kicking my butt. Right up here is a chest that I really want. We're going to aggro just one of these giant guard knight things. And then use, not an Estus, that's not what I meant to do. We're going to use Power Within. What Power Within does, it drastically increases our damage output at the risk of some of our HP. Alright, I want to see how much damage this does. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage now. Quite a bit. We can beat these guys in about 5 strikes while two-handing our Scimitar. Yeah. These guys also drop really good souls, a very great place to start grinding. If that's your cup of tea, but personally, I'll skip out on that, and wow, I really get hit by that. Unfortunately, Power Within does take some of your HP away dramatically, if you really think about it. But, hey, the damage is really good, and at this point, you should have a reasonable amount of Estus Flasks if you've been kindling bonfires and whatnot. And can I please get past your shield? That'd be nice. If he does an overhead attack, you gotta watch out for that, because it will go through your shield. Do not worry. This chest does not have a Mimic in it, instead has a Demon Titanite Shard for us. Those are going to be very helpful in this area, because this is where we can actually start using them. So if you found some in Sen's Fortress, or right there, where the other chest that contains a Demon Titanite, take full advantage of that. They'll be very handy. And man, I feel like my stamina is not high enough yet. Let me check out my equip load. My equip load's fine, but it could be I don't know. I just feel like I'm a lot weaker than I usually am at this point when I enter the game. I guess because I'm... No, I should be a lot stronger if I'm doing a walkthrough, though. I don't really know. Power Within is killing us very slowly. It's about to run out. I can maybe use it on one more night. Maybe. Let's just try and pull him. I don't want to pull both. There we go. And whoa, we need to get out of that, even though it wasn't anywhere close to hitting me. Let's just pull this guy away from his friend, and right there is when Power Within will leave us. Gotta watch out for the second half of that attack. And then we're just going to do some more damage. You can see how much Power Within actually helps us. Before, we could beat these guys in a couple strikes. And now, my damage is not nearly as good. It's still good. but not as great. Alright, we're gonna get powered up a little bit here. Speed this second guard. That was a very annoying sweep attack, which has gotten me a lot of times. I'm not too great at fighting these guys. I don't fight them. Ooh! Broke my guard. Ugh. Don't fight them all that often. You can't parry these guys because, well, they're giants. You can't kill them like that. It's not that easy. So you're going to have to do conventional means, like running through their legs, like so. Pretty helpful. If I could actually be even more helpful, though, if I could hit them with my scimitar. It's Semestis. Not really popping, it's just drinking, really. But hey, you know, that's my terminology. I like to pop souls and stuff because it's like you're popping a balloon. I guess that's where I got that from. A couple more strikes and that guy will go down. Inside of here is going to be, I actually don't remember this. Oh yeah, Twinkling Titanite. It's a decent place to get some of that stuff. Over here, though, is another Mimic. Just for the time being, though, not going to take this guy down. It's because it takes a little while. Crystal Halberd. Crystal weapons, they're not my cup of tea. I'd much rather have normal weapons that have good durability and not have to go repair them all the time. But if you need to do a ton of damage really quickly, Crystal Halberd's pretty good. Pretty good for that, even though it's not really upgraded right now, so it's probably not that great. And the Firekeeper said to head up this way. So let's go this way. Oh gosh. We're probably going to have to do the hardest thing in the game in this episode today, but you know what? I'm up to the challenge. Well, I'd say like second hardest thing in the game. Maybe. Maybe, yeah, probably. There's the secret boss, and then there's this, which I find to be very aggravating. That's right, we gotta fight a Gargoyle. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the Gargoyle. Gargoyle is actually extremely easy. They have one new attack, though, which you gotta look out for. You like Breeze Lightning. It's kind of scary. Do a little bit of damage. Let's try and chop his tail off, though. So we do that. He'll turn around and be like, "My tail, no!" And yeah, oh gosh. I have a bad habit of always doing the back step when I don't really want to. No, I need to not lock on there. I'm gonna get hit like that. Which would be bad. They are the same, though, as the one you fought in the bell tower. Yeah, we got a halberd. Nice. Except they have a little bit more health and do a little bit more damage. So just keep that in mind. Over here, we can get another Demon Titanite shard, which I definitely want to grab, because, well, we're going to be using those, maybe not in this episode, maybe in the next episode, to power up our scimitar a little bit more. We get a second one for free. For free, guys. Pretty nice. You would usually have to kill the Prowling Demons, which are not called the Titanite Demons. That's just their fan name, actually, which we fought on our way to the Darkroot Garden. But, hey, there's other ways to do that. So, there's no way to go. If we keep going off that way, it's just a cutoff. It's a bottomless pit. How do we go further? You have to climb up these flying buttresses. Yes, that is their name. Yeah. And yeah, they gotta watch out for the camera here. It's a little weird. Because of the third-person perspective, it'll sometimes, like, bounce your, camera around a little bit. Oh, gosh. You might fall off, which is super bad. We don't want that to happen. And alright, now we just gotta make one jump and get over onto this ledge. Nice. So now this area, a little hard, but if you're smart about it, you should be good. These enemies are the Painting Guardians. They are guarding a painting. No, really. That's why they're named that. They throw knives. They have two swords. Actually, more like scimitars, actually. I think that's what they're called, the Painting Scimitar. Pretty famous weapon in PvP and stuff, but I already got my normal scimitar. I'll do without that one. And oh, he actually dropped something. I'm very curious. It might be just throwing knives, but it... Actually, did they even drop their scimitar? Not sure on that. Never actually used it personally. Stuck with Ricard's rapier and some ultra great swords, really. That was my PvP cup of tea back when people played Dark Souls PvP. I actually arrived at the party very late, which I was really sad about. I was just like reading about all these PvP builds and stuff and the Grass Crest Shield. Then I got here and the sequel came out and I was like, oh, well, I kind of just got a lot of souls and all this PvP armor and weaponry for no reason. I mean, there still are people that PvP, but not nearly as much as when this game came out. Right here we got another one of these. Alright. Yeah, that I don't really know to say about that. I never said the AI was perfect in this game, but that was a little laughable, I guess, to do a lunging attack when we're up on these very, very tiny platforms. Yeah, you gotta balance yourself very, very cautiously. Now there is a sorcery, which all you gotta do is hit this to get. Do not recall which sorcery it is. It might be a magic weapon, but I don't know. I've never used it. Actually, I've never even picked it up. so I don't really know. I think I did pick it up one time, though. Aside from that, though, we still got to be very careful, because there are still these guys. I like to just wait till they're done throwing knives at me. They can throw them. I don't care. They'll eventually come over here, and let's see if this... No, this guy does not want to suicide, actually. And a couple slashes with your weapon of choice, and they'll go down. They don't have necessarily great armor. Let's take that guy off, though. all the painting guards down there just like, what happened? Anyways. Yeah, we can eventually go down there, but it's not really too relevant right now. There is some really heavy armor, so if you're interested in having an extremely bulky character, you can go get that, but we'll take care of that when we want to do an optional area in the game, which I've already spoken too much about. So I guess I'll go on to our main topic, which is getting knives thrown at us by the Major League MVP of the year, apparently. He got a really great throw on his arm there. Let's just knock this guy out. He got a blow-in on us. Man, I really need to get a more endurance, I feel like. But eventually we will get a ring that'll boost our stamina a whole lot. And man, they really know how to make statues here, huh? Okay, I'll stop. Our mission is done here. As long as you don't fall off there and you're pretty cautious and you're not using an ultra great sword, you should be fine, as it's not the hardest area in the game. That's still coming up. Anyways, now that's been taken care of, we never have to go that way again, because we're going to activate a lever over here. That's going to help us out. Let's see how much... no, I'll ask this after this cutscene, I guess, because it'll be a little more relevant, I suppose. Best cutscene ever. Anyways, once we've done that, and we've opened up the way to Anor Londo Castle, another one of these golden gargoyles is going to try to attack us with his tail and halberd. Oh gosh. Let's get rid of that tail ASAP, and then just take him down. It's the same fight as before. Nothing really too different. It wouldn't just be a Souls game, though, if you didn't fight two gargoyles. You know what I mean? You gotta fight both, man. Heck, sometimes you fight even more. Let's just burn through them really quickly. And see if you... Oh, okay, now we have the entire gargoyle set. We got the halberd, we got the shield, which has really good electricity resistance on it, which could be helpful for those demon enemies we're about to run into. I can't really vouch for the halberd, though, or the helm. The helm looks a little goofy for my taste. Anyways, I'm actually going to run up to the bonfire and grab some Estus, because you're going to need a little bit of health recovery for this next section. And okay, after you've hopefully spent your souls and got 10 Estus back, we're ready to do the toughest section in the game, except, well, the secret boss, but we'll get into that when the time comes. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take off my chest plate. You may think that's a little crazy, but we want maximum recovery time on our rolls here. Yeah, you do still have the same amount of invincibility frames if you're only doing a medium roll, but you're not going to be able to roll as quickly. And here, we definitely want to roll as quickly as we can, because it's kind of rough. And yeah, we're gonna go on the human side. This side is meant for giants. Yeah, it's kind of funny like that. Right here, I'm gonna be doing basically a speed run, and I'm gonna get hit by that. That's fine. And keep on rolling and rolling and rolling, because this section, I hope you can parry, man, or at least knock your opponent off of ledges rather well. Because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Took a little bit of unnecessary damage. Let's just S this up right here and keep running away from these demons, because we're gonna take on the fabled Anor Londo archers here, and it won't be very fun. Up there you got two silver knights shooting giant great arrows at you. Yeah, and the rightmost one is the one we're gonna have to beat to get into this castle, unfortunately. That's the only way in there, and you're gonna have to do this each time you play the game. So what do you do here? You just roll and get ready to pay. I'm dead. Let's this up real quick, and they get hit again out of our Estus. So what do you have to do here? Oh my god. No. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So hopefully we're going to drink another Estus before he gets up and do that one more time. There we go. Once you've done that, admittedly, I had a pretty rough time doing it. And he's been defeated. Congratulations, you just beat one of the hardest parts in the game. Roll in here and claim your reward, which is, well, the rest of Anor Londo, pretty much. Let's put our Elite Knight armor back on. Since we're probably going to do a little bit of fighting in this area. Maybe. And hey, it's Solaire! What's going on, man?
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Oh gosh, Solaire, you charmer. Anyways. Yeah, we're going to talk to him here just to do a little bit of a quest line, more or less. I recommend you do that, just to keep, you know, the Solaire thing going on. Anyways, we're going to pop an Estus here and definitely kindle this bonfire and make sure you rest at it, unless you want to do that Archer scenario over again, which I most certainly do not want to do. Let's kindle that and get our Estus back, and now we're in for a little bit of a rough adventure. Be careful here, because if you are in human form, this is a hotbed for invaders, pretty much. Among other things. Yeah, keep that in mind. Let's come in here and fight more of these Silver Knights. Better get used to fighting them, because you're going to fight these guys pretty much for all of Anor Londo Castle. And they're not the easiest guys to take down, but they are pretty easy to backstab. They just happen to do a lot of damage, so keep that in mind. Just back up from this guy. I find the spear ones to be particularly difficult to parry, even though it's the same parry frames as the one in the Darkroot Garden, but hey, whatever. They have a chance to drop their shield, which is definitely a great pickup. If you get that shield, man, even if you have the crest shield, I recommend using it. It's not half bad, actually. Anyways, there is a sword Silver Knight right here. We're going to have to take him down. I'm just going to probably be backstabbing here. We could go for the parry and just be a little bit faster about it. But that parry is hard to get. Let's see if I can get one here. Nope, never mind. I guess they are pretty easy. Maybe that, or I play this game too much. Probably the latter. They're about 1,000 souls apiece if you beat them. Not terrible at all. Really quickly, though, we don't want to come in here to run into kind of a secret area. You slash this illusionary wall. We're going to get armor that I highly recommend you pick up, even if you do not like the way it looks and if you hate it. Yeah, you remember Havel's ring and how he had to fight that guy? Did you think he looked cool? Because if you do, I got good news for you. Inside here are Havel's armor, which is very, very good for a boss fight we're going to do a little bit later. You even get his shield and weapon inside of these chests. The Havel's Great Shield, which is really high stability. Pretty much the best in the game, and his Dragon Tooth. But be warned, one of these chests is not like the other. There is a mimic in here. Yeah. Yet again, we're going to use a Lloyd's Talisman just for the sake of time. But if you want 1,000 easy souls, just kill him. And take his occult club. Which isn't the best club in the game, but hey, it's kind of cool, I guess. If you're looking for clubs. Personally, I'm more of a sword guy. I've always been like that, and I probably always will be. It's pretty much a dead end at this point. We cannot open the door from that side, but eventually we'll open up a shortcut that'll let us, well, get the upper part of Anor Londo very quickly. I believe that is all the chests on this floor, so quickly let's come up these stairs. And I want to point something out. If you think you're skilled enough at this game, you can make that jump and skip a large majority of Anor Londo. Just jump it from right here. Just do a big jump, and you can make it to the blacksmith. We're not going to be doing that because that sort of is a sequence break, so I'm not going to be showing that off. Instead, we're going to fight more Silver Knights because I'm an idiot. And whoa, that parry was bad. Man, who you think you is? That parry sucked. There we go. That's how you do it. Stinking Dumbo. Ooh, Prowling Demon. I may take that guy down, may not. Really don't like the area that you fight him in, so I may be skipping that one. So far we have, I think, 3 Demon Titanites, so that's good. You're going to need 10 to ascend a weapon to what is more or less plus 15. We may be doing that, and hey, we got a Wraith, not a Wraith, a Drake head just plastered on the wall. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I believe both of these are also mimics. Let's see what's inside of them. Yeah, that one is. Now I think that one over there is too. Got a gold coin. Not the best pickup, but hey, I'll take it. We might as well take this guy down. Why not? Let's use Power Within, actually. I think that'd be kind of funny. nice. I just love the sound effect of when you use power within, man. Look how much damage we can do. Gosh, if they're not moving, man, they're dead. See what he dropped? Silver coin, 5 of them. Pretty cool. I think those boosts item discovery. I cannot remember, man. My memory of this game is not perfect. And yeah, we got another great bowsman up here. Don't recommend blocking these arrows. Probably a bad idea. And we're just going to go to town on him and take him out. Don't even bother blocking because I don't frankly care. Gosh, can I get a stinking... I really want the Silver Knight Shield, man. I've never even seen it. It's so far every time I say that. It does not open from that side, darn. We've been getting pretty lucky with the drops. Let's come in here, though. And I'm kind of don't want power within for this next area. We've got a very odd-looking bed. Looks cool and some interesting artwork. Yeah. Want power within to go away, please. In here, we have another Silver Knight. We're going to have to knock out. Let's just pull him in here, because we don't want to fight him in there. There's not nearly as much room to run around, and definitely not any room for activities. That's for darn sure. Let's just get behind him. Oh, no, he juked me, man. Totally juked me. Use Estus right here, because power within is kind of killing me. Not really all the... No, it's not killing me, per se, but it's doing damage that I don't personally want. Oh, hit a shield. Let's not do that, and let's try and get our attacks to hit John, you dingo mungo! Oh my gosh, that was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Gosh. Yeah, he's going to try and break our shield, but unfortunately we were out of the way. So that really didn't affect us. Let's go for the backstab. Power within. 359. That guy's out of there. Now power within went away. Still no shield, man. Still no shield. It's whatever, though. Got some chairs in here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, if you talk to Siegmeyer in Sin's Fortress, well, you're probably going to want to come over here. And we're going to have another of these Silver Knights. Yeah, you're probably going to get really good at killing Silver Knights if you do this area, because you're going to fight a lot of them. Yeah, let's just try and get behind him. He just let me, man. He was like, I'm tired. I'm not having a good day. Just kill me, man. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just do it again. Yeah. The AI here, it's not bad necessarily, but it's just like, I don't know. It seems like they just give up sometimes. They're not very aggro from the looks of it. And in here we should have our buddy Siegmeyer, who's probably sleeping again.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
You know what, Siegmeyer? I think I'll actually be fine. I'm not really too afraid of these guys. I mean, how many can there be? And they're not really even that tough. Yeah, there's like a room full of them. Let's knock them out quickly, so Siegmeyer does not have to help. And how on earth did that hit me? Oh my gosh. I'm going to try and pull him in here. We do not want him to hit Siegmeyer, though, so be careful of that. Probably just going to parry him. If I could hit my parry frames, that'd be great, man. Okay, just get him in the corner. And do that. Yeah. It's almost down. I recommend parrying here because you don't want to go into that room and have to fight all of them, because that'd certainly be bad. We're just going to probably use some of our pyromancies here. You want to knock these guys out and make sure they do not hit Siegmeyer. Actually, I think they can hit him like one time, but that's about it. Just going to pull this guy with a great chaos. What? There we go. Goodness. Gosh. Kidding me, man. That had to hit. And yeah, I'll just knock him out like that. Thanks to Quaylog's little lava attack, pretty much. Backstab this guy, two-handed, 265 damage. Not his greatest power within, but hey, I'll take it. Let's just finish him off really quickly. A really cool painting here, too. Showing off the giants. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that was just concept art, and they just put it in the game as a painting. Is this a mimic? No, it is not. Let's open it up and see what we got inside. More Demon Titanite. Not bad, not bad at all. So far I think we're at... I don't actually know how much, but we have a lot. So Siegmeyer, took care of those knights for you. Got a reward for me, buddy?
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait! You defeated those monsters? Fantastic! I'm saved! This knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude. But be warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
I love the fact that he's like, oh, you defeated them when I was literally right here killing the guy. I don't know, man, that made me kind of laugh a little bit first time I played. I believe... I don't remember exactly what the Tiny Beings Ring does, but I remember it kind of sucking. Right here, we're going to open up a shortcut so we don't have to fight all of those knights again. But there is another shortcut I want to open up before this episode is over, which is by far the most efficient one. Yeah, kind of. We're going to come back up here now that we defeated the Silver Knights. Not really... I mean... How did he even know that those knights were in there? It didn't even seem like he opened up the door, really. I don't really know. Maybe Siegmeyer has the sixth sense to sense. Well, I guess these guys technically are dead people in a sense, but not really, not really. Stupid joke aside, we got some Dragon Slayer arrows, not the Silver Knight shield, which we kind of want. I kind of want it and kind of don't, because it is, well, I'm trying to avoid using items that you only have a percentage to obtain, if that makes any sense. Inside of this room is a prowling demon. If you want to beat him, by all means, go fight him. That's your cup of tea. Personally, I'm going to be skipping him, so I'm at least a little bit stronger. For right now, though, we got another Spear Knight to take care of before we can exit this area. Wow, that was a very bad parry. Let's just try that again. Oh my gosh, I suck! I suck, man! Holy crud! 1 HP! 1 HP. We gotta ask this up. Oh, man. Let's get out of here, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting a little too cocky. That's the problem, man. That's what Dark Souls will do to you, man. You always have to be diligent. We pretty much can only parry here because we can't get around him and he keeps blocking. Let's try that again. There we go. I knew I could do it. I don't want to mess with this guy anymore. I'm just going to pyromancy him to death. Get out of here. Gosh. Pyromancy attack straight to the face. Get 1,000 souls. Still no shield, but that's fine. We don't have power within anymore. And right up here, this guy won't actually fight you. You can just open this shortcut back to where Solaire was sitting at a bonfire. And he won't even challenge you. But unfortunately, he must die because he is guarding armor that I want to show off. Let's actually just... Oh, gosh, he actually blocked that? Surprised. Let's just go behind him. This time, do a little bit more damage. Now that we're not on a very narrow stairway, we can very easily go behind him and just stab him and get him out of there. Alright. Just go behind this guy again, and second backstab, and he's gone. A lot of souls. We got a lot of souls in this area, man. Holy crud. Level up a little bit. Inside of here is the Silver Knight armor set. It's pretty lightweight and pretty durable, too. It technically is better than the Elite Knight armor. But gosh, I just love his armor too much. There's no way I'm going to take it off. And that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. We opened up the shortcut and got inside of Anor Londo Castle. And in the next episode, we're going to take on the hardest boss in the game. So see you guys then. Bye.